Alright, so what's up everyone? So we about to do this reading for whomever it may concern. What are the messages? For whomever it may concern, what are the messages? What are the messages for whomever it may concern? What are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. On the outside, somebody is very discontent within their relationship or situation. Okay, this person is incomplete, feeling incomplete without somebody else. But at the same time, when we're discontent, we're never satisfied. I pick up this person does not like to sit in their own energy. And it's kind of like their partner doesn't like to sit in their energy either. Okay, it's coming off real naggy, real catty, real petty, real entitled. Okay, so you have a projection. So something has been canceled. Somebody's dreams have been canceled. It seems as if they want your dreams to be canceled. Okay, so there's a little anxiety here around a friendship. Possibly because this person lied to you at one point in time or something. You may be an honest person and you're dealing with somebody who may have a crush on you. This person may be very sensitive. You know, it's like you would rather offer them friendship because you know it's not going to work. Okay, it seems as if you're a little more stable than this person. With the Queen of Swords here, you know who you are. You know that only a specific type of individual will really understand where you're coming from. You know, to this person, you may seem too hard. You may seem unapproachable. You know, they look at you as if you're too much. And there looks like there is some type of age difference here. Okay, it could even be two young men who are interested in this older woman. Okay, so whoever is offering the friendship is close, but at the same time, it's hard to get close to this woman, period. She has to let you in. Just because you're around doesn't mean that she's going to let you in. She's going to be dealing with you from a distance. I just pick up that she's, she's just real hard to crack. She's a hard nut to crack, a hard shell to open. Okay, so for the individual who seems to be more emotional, the more sensitive one, it seems like he's wanting to get out of a relationship. Maybe he's just separated. So if he has just separated from someone and trying to come towards this Queen of Swords, if she knows what he has been through, it's kind of like, well, of course, you just got out of something. So, why are you rushing to take me on a date or something like that? Because I feel like this person wants to take her out on a date. He wants to explore romance with her, but his emotional instability, she already knows this person. She has already experienced this person, and it seems like things between them didn't go as planned. You know, she probably saw in her first experience with him that he's a little unstable. You know what I'm saying? I really do pick that up, emotionally unstable. Um, it's, you know, it's easy for him to feel rejected. It's easy for him to get offended. You know what I'm saying? It's he's so touchy because he's so sensitive. And as a man, it's kind of like if he doesn't feel like he's doing the right thing, or if he allows for his insecurities to get too much in the way, it's like a trigger goes off in him, and he just falls into the wrong idea of things. It's giving me like he may have some jealousy issues, and it it stems from his lack of emotional stability, you know. So it's just too much. It's kind of like mom, you know, the Queen of Swords. It's like she considers herself like having to play the role of this person's mom. It's like she has to mother him. She can't necessarily be in a real relationship with him because of how emotionally unstable and unsettled he is. It's like he's a dreamer, but he's scattered. He's all over the place. You know, he may not be able to make his dreams come true. Maybe this was an ex. You guys have, this woman and this man has been separated for some years. And it's kind of like he had dreams, goals, and aspirations. And, you know, life started lifing. And he looks up and he didn't make a move towards his dream. He didn't keep going. So I don't know what this Queen of Swords person has going on. But with the Page of Pentacles here, this is also like a pursuit. You know, like, I think she's making her dreams come true, but it's not necessarily a dream. It's more so of a plan. You know, she caters to her goals, her ambitions, and her dreams. Like, she fulfills a goal every day that moves her in the direction towards her dreams. So I want to say they've been separated for about 9 years. Okay, 9+ years. And it's kind of like he's peeking in on her, and he's seeing that, you know, at one, it just seems it's like they both had dreams during the time to where they were together. For whatever reason as to why they broke up, but it's like years later and she's still in pursuit, and he's wondering where the time went and what happened to his life. And he's just doing like a lot of self-reflection. So this kind of tells me that in the background, this ex may have had some type of vendetta, and he may have been up to certain things going on. He's still the same person that he was when she was with him. So he has not developed at all within the last 9+ years. So I can tell already that I know for a fact that if he broke up with her and went on to pursue the rest of his life and his dreams, and it didn't happen, and he sees that she's been consistent, I guarantee he's upset, because that's usually how men operate. You know, when they break up, it's like they have a point to prove. And in his mind, he thought that he was proving his point, but he done got distracted somewhere in his life. It's like 10 years done went by. He may have spent 10 years, 9 to 10 years with a woman. He may have just jumped into the next relationship and been with that person for the last 9 to 10 years. Then when he looks up, he's just like, where did his life go? If that's the case, they're not even together. it's like they've gotten a separation, but now that they've gotten a separation and maybe having to start life over separately, it's kind of like, man, what do I have to fall back on? I don't have anything to fall back on. I forgot who I was and the things in which that I wanted before I even got into this relationship. Or he may be realizing, I got with this other person, so worried about trying to level up on my ex and not worrying too much about my ex and not caring enough about myself. Because that's pretty much what he did. He was so worried about this woman for all these years and trying to prove a point and got nowhere. So now that everything is over for him and he's left, he seems like he has to start over. So it's kind of like that dreamer is emerging once again, but it's feeling hopeless because so much time has went by. And so when he sees what this woman has going on, it's kind of like, compared to her and what she's doing and her success, it's kind of like he's just like, man, I got such a long way to go. I got so far to go. It's kind of like he doesn't even want to dream anymore. But he's having a hard time with figuring out who he is outside of this 9 to 10 year relationship. I think the justice in reverse could represent some type of divorce. It doesn't have to represent a divorce though. Like maybe they had things together and they have to go to court in order to separate assets or something like that. Maybe they had a business together. Okay, but on the other end, with dealing with this Queen of Swords woman, it's over. It's over for that ex. It's over. And it doesn't have to be 9 to 10 years. It could be 9 to 10 months. Okay? But, there may be a new man that's coming in, when it comes to this older woman. There may be a young man coming in here. He's presenting friendship. He's presenting supporter of what she has going on. I feel like he's adding or contributing to what she has going on, but he's not a part of what she has going on, right? So for example, maybe he's giving her ideas. Maybe he's helping her with resources. Maybe he's helping her to connect to other people who can help her along her way. Something like that. Okay? So whatever, and the thing is that the ex doesn't have to be, it's kind of, okay, so how can I explain this? Remember when I told you that the ex is back in the place to where he was when they broke up, him and this woman? So that is his energy. Okay, but he could be older, but he's missed all those years of development. So yes, he may be older, but he's operating in the same like vibration as this young man that this woman has around. She may feel, notice, or think that this person that she has around reminds her of her ex, which is why she may have friend zoned him. Because the Knight of Pentacles can also represent the friend zone. Maybe she has anxiety around this person, so she friend zoned him. It's just like, oh my God, you remind me too much of my ex, or you remind me too much of somebody that I've already been with and dated. So she's not being totally closed off to it, but she's not totally open to it neither. I don't think that she wants to get to know this person, but she can't act or behave irrational towards this person because this person is showing her stability. Then on top of that, he's showing patience. He's showing friendship. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to lie. Somebody out here trying to lie. It may be that ex. That motherfucker lying right now as we speak. Okay? So, we're going to end it here. So until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.